Hello everyone, Andrew here, and welcome to today's Game & Watch review, where we are going to be looking at Donkey Kong, the 20th Game & Watch ever released, with its release date being June 3rd, 1982, and it is also a multi-screen Game & Watch, which is super cool. You're definitely going to see some inspiration for the DS probably coming from this thing. Really nice kind of, shiny top there. Mine still has the plastic on it to keep it nice and protected, which is really cool. It's actually the first Game & Watch I ever owned. I found it at Value Village and my mind was just totally blown. So the batteries are already in there. We can just pop this open and just like that. That is Donkey Kong. We have a really nice D-pad here. It feels really good to use. It looks just like a smaller version of the NES and Famicom D-pad. We have a jump button, much like the left and right buttons that were on fire yesterday. Once again, Game A, Game B, and time. And yeah, 2 screens, which is so cool. And as you can see, I just put the batteries in and haven't set the time yet, so we get all those cells lit up there. Hopefully the multi-screen Game & Watches show up alright on the camera here. But let's just set the time real quick. What time should we make it? There we go. 4:05 a.m. Give us that time button and get a demo here. So we're again going to sample the A mode, and it plays just like the story is pretty much exactly like the Donkey Kong that we all know and love, where Mario's got to get to the top of this construction site here and save Pauline from the evil Donkey Kong. Isn't it funny when you think back when Wario and DK had more villain roles than being the heroes that they're kind of known as today? So when you get to the top of this ladder, you have to press left. I was pressing jump, but no, I always think to do that, but you actually have to press left, which isn't really obvious, to flip this switch, and then this crane starts swinging back and forth, and then standing in the right position when that hook is at its height, you have to jump and grab it. Now, it's kind of difficult because DK keeps throwing barrels exactly where you need to stand. Like, how's that fair at all? But as you can see, it's obviously, not exactly the same. There you go. So you grab that hook, and then you grab one of the hooks beside Donkey Kong, and once you grab all of those, he falls and you save Pauline. Of course, then you repeat, rinse and repeat. It gets more difficult and you start getting more points. Here you kind of just have to keep jumping until it's clear, because you can't jump while you're underneath this kind of beam. I'm also playing with my index fingers, which is like, if you want to play hard mode. I almost got hit by that barrel there. Whoa. And once again, the hook is swinging back and forth, and he just really likes standing in that rightmost spot, but jumped at the perfect time. You don't have to, hold right and jump or anything like that. You just press jump, which is really nice. I think you can actually walk off the edge there if you press right too many times, though, so you do have to be careful. But yeah, I really like Donkey Kong. It's a really cool Game & Watch. Because there's all directions. I find that the Game & Watches where you can move more than just left and right are typically the more exciting ones, but they're, of course, all lots of fun. So there you go, press left again, gets that hook swinging back and forth, don't get crushed by the barrel. If you like the looks of this game and, don't feel like getting the Game & Watch or you have the Game & Watch Gallery games already, you can play this on Game & Watch Gallery 2, 4, or in the Game & Watch collection released as a Club Nintendo reward on the Nintendo DS. Those are all great ways to play this. And the modern modes in the Game & Watch Gallery 2 and 4 are lots of fun. It's really cool seeing a more graphically intensive take on this. And there you go, we got all those hooks or whatever they were. That beam fell, and Donkey Kong also fell. And just like that, it all comes back, and we do it again. Get as many points as possible. Again, I love Donkey Kong, so I could probably play this all day long. We're going to play for a few more minutes, though. One thing you'll see is that it kind of happens when you start on Game B immediately, but that gradually happens if you play on Game A, is there was that, in the what's it called? The walkway above me, you'll see a black kind of header going overhead here, and if you jump into that, you get hurt. So that's kind of, something that adds difficulty as the game goes on. Let's see if we once again jump for this hook. Yeah, he was being really nasty when we first started, not letting me jump for it. See if we can get him to fall one more time. No, go back. It's always fun to kind of try and race it, see if you can get into this gap before the barrels start falling. But as you can see, speeds are already picking up. This thing's trying to come in, make me smash my head on it, which isn't fun. Get up here, flip the switch. The hooks are swinging. Ooh, just barely. 2 more times. See if we can do it 2 more times. It's also common in Game & Watches for you to get a life back after hitting certain point amounts. Some Game & Watches, it's 300 points that you get life back. Sometimes it's 200. And it's not like every 200. Like some Game & Watches, it's like at 300 and 700 you get a life back. Donkey Kong's, let's see if we get 200 if we get a life back. This was pretty... standardized? Normalized? Yeah, standardized is the word. In the Game & Watch Gallery series, where pretty much no matter which game you were playing, if it was the modern mode, you pretty much got a life back at 200 and 500. Overhead thing, don't hit that. There you go. Yeah, the speed is really picked up, and that's when Game & Watch games get really exciting. They start out pretty slow, but... No! Right in the face. Alright, come on, can we do it one more time? One more time! Oh no! I jumped just a little too early, and Mario fell to his doom. But we did it once, and that is Donkey Kong. Such a cool game. Like, what made Nintendo think that, you know, let's create a game with 2 screens? It's just so cool. And there is no, like, sleep mode or anything like that, so closing this isn't going to preserve your batteries at all. If you want to, you know... And anytime you're not playing a Game & Watch, I highly recommend that you take the batteries out, even though it will mean that you have to reset the clock and such. But that's Donkey Kong. An absolutely awesome Game & Watch game. Hope you'll have the chance to check it out for yourself, even if it's on one of the Game & Watch Gallery games, because they are just so great for being able to experience these games. So with that, thanks for watching this review, and hope to see you tomorrow.